Well, Atiku Abubakar, former Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, is in the news today. Looks like we see him a lot these days.
He has been on the news since day first.
Well, like I said, we see him a lot these days. And in a clear case of, well, we're sure he would know. If anybody would know, he will. He is going for the APC, arguing that under the APC rule, Nigerians are suffering from severe economic hardships, insecurity, hunger, and unemployment. To discuss this and among others, I have two very gentlemen with me, PK and Peter.
Thank God, you didn't come in Paul today.
Yeah, I was going to say Paul, but I will just re-Christian you and give you Paul. You look like a Paul, or maybe I'm just,
hallucinating.
I'm just me.
Okay.
I'm just being me. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
So Atiku is in the stories again today, 3 days in a row. We're very proud of him for making the headlines. But what he's discussing today is really getting to me. Atiku is coming for the APC, saying that Nigerians are suffering under their rule. And my first reaction would be, why wouldn't he know, right? Is it easier to criticize than to lead? What do you think?
It's easier to criticize than to lead. That's number one. Number two, Atiku wants to be in the news because he has picked up the voters card, the membership card of ADC. Number three, they've gotten their secretariat now, so they are looking more organized. Number four, maybe he wants to be like PO, so that anything the government does, it can be hammering them. Is there number five? Maybe I will be thinking about it. But beside that, also is the fact that Atiku was one of the people that formed the APC. He was in the APC when Buhari ruled for more than 4 years or close to 4 years. All that while he was in Dubai enjoying himself. He never said anything. Now he's come back. Even the second tenure of Buhari was still in Dubai. This is the first time Atiku has been around all through and through.
All thanks to Peter Obi.
All thanks to Peter Obi. Do you understand? Then maybe the number five. Atiku is 81 years old. We don't want to deal with another age incapacitated president.
Yeah, but I mean, talking about that, I'm just going to allow us digress there for a bit. Atiku looks quite healthy for an 81-year-old. He looks pretty good and strong. Plus, I don't think age is the problem.
There's a there. Okay, if you want me to dwell on that, let me dwell on that.
Just briefly.
We have not seen Atiku go about like Peter Obi is going about. We need a president that can leave their base to other places. Nigeria is not Abuja. Nigeria is south, east, west, north, everywhere. Nigeria is deliberating, talking to the international community, visiting places, seeing people. That's Nigeria. The president of our country is the person in front that everybody sees.
But we saw his convoy. We saw his convoy on Monday, I think, and the convoy was
from where to where?
I'm trying to remember where he was going.
No, from where to where? So that's why I told you that Abuja, we can't deal anymore with any president that is over 70 years.
Yeah, I just want to ask, do you think that Atiku is really got in for presidency come 2027, given the fact that he first has announced his membership to the ADC? Secondly, we're seeing him, do the whole dance, the same dance we've seen them do all the time, make an announcement, be in the stories, criticize, and make it seem like you're better.
Yeah, it's obvious. It's a well-known, documented fact that Atiku wants to be president of this country. He has not cheated away from it. He has maintained that course. But let's remove the messenger from the message. What he said is present our reality in Nigeria. This government of APC has brought us to a new. They came in with the mantra of change, and if we knew better, if we have known, we would have accepted that change. We didn't know that the change you were canvassing for to take us backward. We didn't know. And it's quite unfortunate that Nigerians who bought into it, a lot of Nigerians believed them, a lot of Nigerians hoped that things would get better. And after 8 years of Buhari, we felt that's the least, that's the lowest we can go as a nation. That's the worst we can have as about leadership. But it gets worse. It's not even getting better. It's getting worse. And each time we change governance, it has appeared that the past one is better. So what Atiku has said is the obvious truth. Well, I understand the sentiment about Atiku. Yes, he has said it, but he was part of this government administration. He contested against Buhari, the APC, through their primaries. After listening to Buhari, what did he do? He stayed put. He never mentioned a word. He never attacked Buhari. Instead, he disappeared to Dubai. These people in Nigeria, I think we are fools. I heard the guys talking about a house of a rep member that said we should shut down the National Assembly. He can't possibly have said that. This is a...
He can't. He did. He did say
no, it is wrong. It is democracy. What should you say? If you feel like your government has failed, you're a honorable member. Move in for impeachment. Ask for impeachment.
You think he has the boldness to do that?
No, if
he can talk, it will have the
yes, no, for him, this government has failed. So we can't go we can't observe our constitution. Our constitution demands that we have a viable house. We have a house. We can't shut it down. So since this government has failed, you move for impeachment. Let's change the leadership of the government. Not shutting down the house. Shutting down the house is breaching our constitution.
Of course.
So Atiku's on. He wants to be president. He wants to be seen. And as Trump said, there's nothing like bad publicity. He wants to be on our face every day from now towards the election. He said it's 100% ready to fight APC. It's 100% ready to fight their impunity. Look at this. Look at the country. Who is saving Nigeria? Look at the narrative. Nobody's not talking about hunger anymore.
Because we are distracted.
Nobody's talking about
We are
hunger.
just looking for the existence.
And it's funny how I said that this morning while I was doing another show. I was like, we have all of a sudden, we have ignored the fact that Nigerians are hungrier than they've ever been. Nigerians are more in debt now than they've ever been. I'm telling you, pick a check on 10 of your friends. I can assure you 9.5 out of 10 of them are in debt more than they have ever been. And they are not very certain how they are going to get out of it. People are even running out of ways to get monies to borrow anymore. And we're not discussing that anymore. The focus is on insecurity. But I'm going to come back to Atiku. This statement that he made, the statement in its entirety, shows some kind of moral high ground, and all of that. If at all anybody should be making such statements, should it be Atiku?
No. But you see, most of the time they normally think that we forget easily.
I was going to talk about
all the things that they've done, how they have come. Atiku, how many times has it consented for presidency? Now let you waka come. Atiku talked about PDP, that there's a justification of him leaving PDP. Who destroyed the PDP? Was it not Atiku?
He started this whole weekend madness.
Exactly. If Atiku allowed the northern region or the northern people have just finished ruling for 8 years, then you want to come back for another 8 years. What part of aggrandizement is that? Those are wrong moves. He's the one that caused all the problem in PDP. Well, like he said, he's telling us the obvious that we already know. If we say that there's hunger, there's this, there's that, there's insecurity, he has not said anything special. It's something we already know. We already know that the APC that he helped to form has brought this upon our nation. Yeah, we already know that. So it needs not remind us again that this is what's happening, this is what's happening. Someone, I can't remember who advised Atiku now, that Your Excellency, please try and support some. I think it was Baba Ahmed that advised all of them. He said, look, try and anoint somebody. Even told Tinubu, then look, forget about this presidency. Bring out somebody that is more vibrant.
I've said this. I said this when the whole ADC coalition thing started. I asked the question. Until now I've not gotten an answer. If at all Atiku is so much of a good leader, can he pinpoint one person that he has mentored, that is younger than he is, that has a precedence of leadership, to say that, okay, I have tried my own, I have run, I am old and I am tired, and I want to be an elder with integrity. This person, I have raised them, and I know that they can actually do the work I would have done if I had strength in my loins. One person that he can point out with precedence.
I think Atiku brought everything into governance.
Oh God.
I think he did. I think it was when I brought him to Jonathan's Obasanjo's government, and we can give that to him. But
El Rufai can contest for the 2027 elections and sign it on
somebody
winning.
that can tackle today's reality. Atiku is 80 years plus.
It's
80 years plus. Can he fight today's reality? Does he have the capacity? to attend to what is happening to Nigeria today. See, they all have the same mindset of analog. Nigerians, the world has moved forward. Atiku head words cannot. You talk about his head. Now we don't see it. When he assumed that position with Nigeria's problem on his neck, it will be not than every other week. When somebody so much younger, much vibrant to run this economy, we need someone to restart Nigeria. Nigeria need a restart.
Look, let me say something.
Let me say restart.
We've had from the two past presidents that we have had now, they've had health issues, but none of them have built a facility, a world-class health facility that people could make reference to. All people do is go to France, go to Germany, go to this one, go to that one, go to India. With all their health problems, they've not built sustainable facilities that people could use, and they are okay.
Why could that be so?
Sorry?
Why could that be so? Why?
Because they don't believe in Nigeria.
Sir, how could that be so? Is there any? You are going far when you are saying the president. Your question is making me wonder whether in this country is there any governor?
No, I'm just wondering.
Is there any governor that in their states
they are
build a world-class facility, hospital that if today their health fails, how many of them are abroad for sickness? What's his name that it was rumored that he died for the second time recently, and he's abroad taking treatment? Was he not the governor of Anambra State for a while? Why is he abroad taking treatment?
So let me give you a track record of Abacha. Abacha built National Hospital, right? Abacha supported all our universities teaching hospitals. Ahmadu Bello University Teaching Hospital used to be in Tunduwada. He finished through PTF. He finished them, equipped them. Today they are in Shika because of that. And I can tell you of all the university, UI, UBTH, and so many of them, he gave them money to upgrade their health facilities, which a lot of people enjoy today. That means, I'm not saying that military rule
is better. Just so you guys get it, and we need to put it out there. Yeah, we're not in any way encouraging it. We're just comparing leaders,
Yes.
not the military rule or the democracy thing. Before you get it wrong, and unfortunately, that's where we're going to wrap it up here today. It's been a very interesting episode. Whether or not Atiku is trying to be political, we know that his statements are laced with a bit of truth, although we suspect that he's playing gimmicks on Nigerians just to get back in the stories and get, some kind of public favor, whatever it is he's gunning for. Use your brain. That's how I'm going to end today's episode. Use your brain come 2027. Have a beautiful afternoon.